Hey guys, we're at the Bruce Lee and Brandon Lee grave site. Most two badass people of all time in the whole entire world. There'll never be another guy like this man.
Never another guy
Never
like Bruce.
Another person like Brandon Lee, who played the most famous role of all time, the Crow. This is just one hell of a moment, and I mean, what can I say? I mean, two legendary people, the most legendary people on the face of the planet, right underneath my
legendary.
feet.
I like what you did there, because your name on is Legendary C4.
You can obviously tell they're well known. They got, you know, flowers here. You know, they got money. People are putting money on their grave. I mean,
it is, man. It's a true honor to be here in front of them, to see them for the very first time. I'm stunned. I'm almost lost for words. I can barely speak because I'm just so in sync with I feel deeply honored, and will forever carry them in my heart, you know, as far as whatever goals and what I aspire to, and what gets me through my dreams and my goals in life. And I know he's the same way. We both took martial arts at Max Kung Fu to learn the style of Jeet Kune Do and Wing Chun. And Bruce Lee, he's always going to be #1 in my book.
Best martial artist of all time,
man,
no doubt. I mean, there's no doubt.
There's never going to be. He's a true legend, and we're just wow. I mean, I love that we are here. We made it here, guys. This is what an honor.
But the next stop is one of the other most badass places in Seattle. And it's going to be the
Bruce Lee Museum.
Bruce
We're
Lee
about
Museum.
to go check out,
Yep.
guys. So follow my channel and his as well. I'm going to be doing a video on the Bruce Lee Museum. And hey, hey, if you enjoy the content I keep bringing to you guys, be sure you do hit that like button and subscribe, because we're going to continue to keep. I'm going to keep continuing to aspire to give you the best that I can, dudes. And hey, you guys have an awesome, great day. And remember to always stay true, be cool in everything you do. 620 Drink Dude here, saying peace, and we'll see you soon. Be water. Bruce Lee's pursuit of knowledge was unquenchable. Few people know that he was an avid reader who believed in the value of prescriptive reading that informed and encouraged one's interest and growth. Bruce had over 2,800 books in his personal library, all of which currently resides at the Wing Luke Museum for cataloging, care, and display. Moreover, Bruce was a proactive reader, often marking his books and making notes in the margins. He loved to make connection between the words on the page and his understanding of life. Bruce first made the connection between Kung Fu and the nature of water when he was 17. From there, he began a lifelong journey of exploring the principles of the Tao, nature, art, philosophy, training, Kung Fu, and the cultivation of mind, body, and spirit to nourish his curious and active mind. This exhibition follows Bruce's path, beginning with his revelation on water and flowing through his endless pursuit of knowledge. The exhibition's interactive technology interweaves beautiful imagery with Bruce's personal objects and books to bring his journey to life. Bruce believed that all knowledge ultimately means self-knowledge. He calls one to actively engage the mind manifested through the body's actions, and with that, one's spirit would then flourish and one's growth would be unique and expansive. Step into the space ahead. We invite you to be like water and flow into Bruce Lee's imagination, intellect, and dreams. These were all of Bruce's books. He had so many. This is really incredible to see all this inside this museum. All the books he read. There's so much. That's why this man was very smart. Origin story, Bruce Lee and the nature of water. After 4 years of hard training in Kung Fu, I began to understand and feel the principle of gentleness, neutralizing the opponent's effort and minimizing the expenditure of energy. It sounded simple, but in actual application, it was difficult. The moment I engaged in combat with an opponent, my mind was completely perturbed and all my theory of gentleness was gone. My only thought was, somehow I must beat him and win. We have partiality, fluidity, and the emptiness, the formless form. Some of his writings. Pardon for the glare, guys, but you can see the man did a lot with his life, and these are just a few small examples of what a great guy he was in his works and his writings. And all these books before you. I lay on the boat and felt that I had united with Tao. I had become one with nature. I just lay there and let the boat drift freely according to its own will. For that moment, I had achieved a state of inner feeling in which opposition had become mutually cooperative instead of mutually exclusive. There was no longer any conflict in my mind. The whole world to me was one. Bruce Lee. This is really cool, very fascinating. He had all these books, huh? That's from Enter the Dragon. Suddenly a bird flew by and cast its reflection on the water. Right then, as I was absorbing myself with the lesson of the water, another mystic sense of hidden meaning revealed itself to me. Should not the thoughts and emotions I had when in front of an opponent pass like the reflection of the bird flying over the water? This was exactly what Professor Yip meant by being detached not being without feeling, but being one in whom feeling was not sticky or blocked. Therefore, in order to control myself, I must first accept myself by going with and not against my nature. My instructor, Professor Yipman, would say to me, "Long, relax and calm your mind. Forget about yourself and follow your opponent's movement. Preserve yourself by following the natural bends of things. Don't let your mind interfere. Remember, never assert yourself against nature. Never be in frontal opposition to any problem, but control it by swinging with it. Above all, learn the art of detachment. Don't practice this week. Go home and think about it." The following week, I stayed home after spending many hours of meditation practice. I gave up and went sailing alone in a junk on the sea. I thought of all my past training and got mad at myself and punched the water. Right then, a thought suddenly struck me. Was not the water the very essence of gung fu? I struck it, but it did not hurt. I then tried to grasp a handful of it, but this proved impossible. This water, this softest substance, could be contained in the smallest jar, and in reality could penetrate the hardest substance in the world. That was it. I wanted to be like the nature of water. Enter Bruce's mind, body, and spirit. Find the vinyl launch pad in each section. Move on top of the launch pad to trigger a passage from one of the Bruce's books, which in turn reveals a way in which the writings manifested in his life and work. Step on and off the launch pad to reveal a new passage and start a new experience. Journey through each section, mind, body, and spirit. Mind. Bruce Lee trained his mind as diligently as he trained his body. He cultivated his mind for deep reflection, imagination, useful intuition, cultivated instinct, and creativity. He believed wholeheartedly that the mind could be conditioned to function freely and optimally to manifest one's true potential. That you will find the mental processes and practices that Bruce used in the cultivation of his mind. Body. Bruce Lee was a man of action, more than a martial artist, an action star. He was a man who applied his thoughts and ideas to his everyday actions to see what he could accomplish and create. He cultivated his body to be the ultimate vehicle for the manifestation of his goals and dreams in his section. In this section, you will encounter Bruce's physical practices and pursuits toward the cultivation of his body. Spirit. Spirit is often an elusive word representing the intangible. For Bruce, the intangible held his true power, the ability to direct his life force, energy, always acutely aware of the energy at his disposal. Bruce cultivated ways to expand and utilize his energy in the creation of the life he envisioned. In this section, you will find the way that Bruce cultivated his heart, faith, energy, and ultimately his life to reveal his soul to the world. Stepping in, you see pebbles. It's like water and how they make ripples. This is a really cool room. There's 3 of them. Do you like the nature of water? It seems weak, but it can penetrate rock. I'm in the middle, guys. Oh! Isn't that's really neat. Desiring to maintain oneself, one sustains others. Desiring to develop oneself, one develops others. There is the confunction virtue. And the words went away, but it's really cool how we have these meanings. Stepping on to the next. I was a man with destination, and I was busy working out alternate road maps to get there. There he is, Kato in the Green Hornet. Opposites are potential and actualization. A wheat germ has the potential of becoming a plant, and the wheat plant is the actualization of self. Actualization meaning the wheat germ will actually, from Frederick. I got a Lakeview spot upstairs, but it says no photography.
Dynasty Music Production.
Look how fascinating the Chinese culture, the history. This is really neat. That's a figure? I guess it's in that box. Reloaded bubble gum. Incredibly rare. These collectibles were officially licensed by Greenway Productions, the production company for the Green Hornet. Bruce didn't receive any royalties for use of his image. Based on a successful 1930s American radio series, the Green Hornet starred Van Williams as Britt Reed, newspaper editor, publisher by day, mass crime crusader at night. Cato would be his manservant and sidekick. The role could have easily fallen into long-standing stereotypes of Chinese and Chinese Americans, but instead, with Bruce's taking on the role, ended up turning those stereotypes on end. Though Cato, Bruce gave American fans their first glimpse of Kung Fu, and he did it with power. Before then, most fights on screen were arm-swinging, lunging brawls. Bruce, however, insisted on speed and focused strike delivery. His movements were so fast that he had to slow them down so the camera could catch him. The answer is obvious, but the question is fun to ask anyway. In a face-to-face fight between famous sidekicks, who would win, Robin or Cato? To help promote the new show, the Green Hornet and Cato made guest appearances on Batman, then starring Cape Crusader Adam West with sidekick Burt Ward. Although the mashed-up episodes only showed them squared off in a fight for a brief moment, the difference in their skills was all too clear. Here Comes the Brides, 1969. Bruce Lee in a comedy western TV series based on Seattle pioneer A.S.A. Mercer efforts to bring marriageable women from the East Coast to help settle the West. What? It's true. Bruce played Lin, a young Chinese man in America, in a small yet barrier-busting role. Bruce appeared without the requisite stereotypical pigtail and wore a western suit instead of traditional Chinese clothing. Marlowe, Bruce's first appearance in a film, a small part he had in this motion picture, but nonetheless, it was in 1969. Hollywood full-length motion picture's first appearance. And then we follow by Longstreet. It was a very cool-looking movie. It was in 1971. The moves were elegant, the dialogue poetic. Bruce, as Chinese antique dealer Lee Sung, instructed blind detective James Franciscus how to protect himself, and in the process taught him about life. ABC opened their fall schedule with the episode entitled The Way of the Intersecting Fist, a literal transition of Bruce's own martial arts Jeet Kune Do. The show was so popular, Bruce was brought back for 3 more episodes, done in between filming his first 2 Hong Kong movies. Beyond the TV show itself, Bruce's words live on, delivering now immortal dialogue, including his famous "Be Like Water."
Step on it. Alright, get in the middle. Look. Now look up.
Last and certainly not least, The Enter the Dragon, 1973. 10 grueling weeks of filming in Hong Kong, daily goading from hundreds of extras preparing for a match, real glass bottles used in a fight that severely lacerated Bruce's hand, even a painful wound from a devenomized cobra on set. Nothing could keep Bruce from making what movie posters heralded as the first Hollywood-produced martial arts spectacular. Enter the Dragon, whose original name was Blood and Steel, was the first Hong Kong American film ever made. It was also the first American action film to star an Asian male lead. In it, Bruce played a Shaolin monk, Mr. Lee, recruited by a British Secret Service agent to infiltrate the island fortress of Han, who was suspected of drug and sex trafficking. After learning that one of Han's henchmen, O'Hara, was responsible for the death of his sister, Mr. Lee humiliated O'Hara, and thus Bruce created yet another of the most memorable fight scenes ever in film. And I'll just add, because I'm a Bruce Lee fan, that this is the original Mortal Kombat, guys. Like, they basically took Mortal Kombat's story from 1995. They basically spun it off of Enter the Dragon was the original Mortal Kombat. Just a little tidbit there for you guys. And then we follow on with press kit here, Bruce Lee's Game of Death, which was actually his last film. And it says that the Game of Death 1972, when it was made, and then it was released in 1978. The premise immediately pulled you in. Bruce, as Billy Lowe, fought and defeated different masters as he proceeded up the levels of a towering pagoda. The fight scenes delivered as promised, including a dazzling nunchuck duel against Dan Insonita, good friend and assistant instructor of Bruce's Los Angeles school, after defeating Korean martial artist Ji Han Jae. The finale would be an unbelievable, mind-blowing fight pitting the 5'7" Bruce against the 7'2" Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Bruce began work on the film in 1972. He would never see it completed after he died. It was finished posthumously by Golden Harvest using the stunt doubles in 1978. Yet it embodied the essence of Bruce's Jeet Kune Do. Page after page shows him working out every last detail of the film using his martial art method. He would defeat different fighting styles using no way as way. The Way of the Dragon, aka Return of the Dragon, 1972. The title in Chinese translated as Brave Dragon crosses the river, and with The Way of the Dragon, Bruce put himself on the forefront. He wrote, directed, and starred in it. He formed his own production company, Concord, and joined with Golden Harvest founder Raymond Chow to make it the first time the Hong Kong film industry collaborated with an independent production company. Bruce cast himself as Tang Long, sent from Hong Kong to Rome to rescue restaurant owners being targeted by the Italian mafia. In it, Bruce explored what it was like to be a foreigner in a foreign land. Mistranslation and with cultural misunderstanding infused the film with comedy, carrying on the theme of showing Chinese heroes triumphing over people of different races. Bruce brought U.S. karate champion Chuck Norris and Bob Wall in to fight. His traditional black Chinese uniform stood in stark contrast to their white karate uniforms. Plus, since they were fighting professionals, Bruce could give his film creator realism and authenticity, culminating in one of the greatest fights on film with the showdown between Bruce Lee and Chuck Norris in the Roman Coliseum. These are some collectible Bruce Lee cards. Really neat. Fist of Fury, aka Chinese Connection, Shanghai circa 1908. Bruce's character Chen Chen goes on a rampage to avenge the murder of his Kung Fu teacher in the context of China's relationship with the colonial West and Japan. Bruce was the hero, a shining symbol of Chinese strength. Bruce also used the nunchucka for the first time in a film to jaw-dropping effect.
What's up, guys? So we got done going to the Bruce Lee and Brandon Lee's gravesite, as well as the Wing Luke Museum with Bruce Lee's book collection, and there's some history and collection of his movie props and collectibles. And we're gonna go get a Seattle dog, and then we gotta head back to the museum because super cool engineering dude was so excited he left his phone there. So yeah, we're gonna head back there here shortly, but we're gonna get a Seattle dog real quick because we're starving. We haven't ate all day, so we're gonna check that out here in just a second.
So I want to get a bag of chips.
Okay, there's some straight price on this guy, $12 and 10 cents.
What about it? We got it.
Have your front ready here.
Oh.
At least I realized silhouette.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be good.
Oh, you want more? Good man.
Guys, we got the Seattle dog. This thing is amazing. I had a little footage of them cooking it, and it's like got cabbage, onions, and like peppers, and just cream cheese on it. It's just amazing. They got condiments behind me. They split the dog in half and put it on a bun. So I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna fix it up with some mustard here in a second after I take my first bite.
Right, it's my time, guys. I gotta grab that stuff. We're not
Right? Tell us how good it is.
Oh man, it's exceptional. Me and my buddy, we're taking some time, intermission, and enjoying this great hot dog. Seattle has to offer the Seattle dog. I've added a little bit of stone ground mustard on top of these onions and red bell peppers
And cream cheese.
The way it's sauteed.
Got a little, what, Sweet Baby Ray's on it?
Oh man, yeah, I added a little bit of sweet baby Ray's. You gotta have a little bit of barbecue in there.
Yeah, we're over here though at Dog in the Park. It's over here in Seattle on, I'm not sure which street this is, but I think it's like near Pine. Yeah, it's on Pine Street actually. Sorry. It's over here in the little park area. Man, dude, this is a phenomenal hot dog. They also have like Chicago hot dogs. They have the Mediterranean hot dogs.
Yeah, but we're not in Chicago.
In a veggie dog, but we came here for
Seattle hot dog.
Yeah, we came here for the Seattle hot dog.
But yeah, we just came from the museum, the Luke Wing Museum. I still have my band on.
Yeah.
And man, I bought a lot of books, a lot about Bruce Lee, and a couple of pins, some cool pins. Let me just show you some of the things I got. So, like water. Words of the Dragon. Striking Thoughts. I bought a lot of books, guys. I had to. I mean, I don't know when I'll get another chance. Bruce Lee, Artist of Life. I can't wait to read these. These are going to be so awesome. I know my buddy Corey's going to want to read one, aren't you, Corey?
Oh yeah, you know it.
Bruce Lee, Letters of the Dragon. And then I have Bruce Lee's Tao Jeet Kune Do, but this is another one that said Bruce Lee Jeet Kune Do, so I don't know if it's the same, but I went ahead and bought it anyway. It wasn't much, it was about 20 bucks. And I'm gonna let my buddy borrow this one after I get through reading it. But this is by Shannon Lee, Brandon's sister. It's Be Water, My Friend, a book that she wrote on behalf of her father, The Teachings of Bruce Lee. So I can't wait to read that and see what else I got in here to show you guys. I got a couple of shirts. It says, Be Water, My Friend. And the back.
Oh yeah.
They're really neat. And then I had to get a Jeet Kune Do, his school. I had to get a shirt of that. It's got the symbol. And then you can read the back. Having way is no way.
Having no limitation
Having
as
no
limitation.
limitation is limitation. Having, yeah. So, really cool stuff.
You can apply that to Halo.
You actually can use those principles to Halo. And it's
Yeah,
just-
you can use it to anything really.
And then I got these cool pins. These cool pins. little Bruce figure. And then I got oh yeah, I got some postcards. Just some random postcards. I'll probably use it for bookmarks. It's where he can't be upside down. It's where he's meditating around the water. There's another one there. I really like this pen. And also got a magnet to go on the refrigerator. Mind, body, and spirit.
What do you give the Seattle Dog out of 10?
Seattle Dog.
I think I'm gonna give it a 10. It was good, dude.
Everywhere, but at least I got good things out of here.
Right?
Would I give it out of 10? Man, dude, I'm gonna give this, dude, I'd give it a 10.
10?
I'd give it a
This
10.
is
And I would buy it again. I would definitely buy it again.
Fuck yeah. What's up, guys? We arrived at the Space Needle. Let's check it out.
That's right, we arrived.
Yeah, the Space Needle.
My hair is a fright. We can't have that in the video. Hold up, wait a minute. I gotta get to the restroom. I gotta fix myself up.
Let's go.
Passed through the 10-story private event space added on in 1982. Here it comes. And there it goes. We're looking at the Puget Sound, western border of the city and inlet of the Pacific. It is salt water. Any other bodies of water you'll see are freshwater remnants of the glacier that covered the area in the last ice age. On top of the Seattle Center House, you can see two giant daddy long legs. They slumber for now, but when the Dark Lord Jeff Bezos arises from Lake Union, they will awaken to devour the souls of men and bring spidery goodness to the world. We're just about up to the top, 52 stories, 520 feet, or 158 meters up. And if anybody's afraid of heights, we do sell alcohol. Certainly I'll get a commission for that one. Have fun, guys.
Thank you.
Chinese spirit.
Yeah, make it up there, right? On top of the Space Needle, check it out. Look at this freaking view, man. It is beautiful. You can buy alcohol here, chill. They've got little spots over here where you can chill, like have a little bar area, put your drinks and hold them. This is really dope, and I love it. They even got like a little photo wall of all the pictures that people have taken and stuff, and you know, tagged on Instagram. So this is really dope and very cool. I'm gonna be making sure I take a picture of myself out here on the glass here, but man, look at this beautiful view of the city. We're gonna go take a peek at here outside here in just a second. Look at this beautiful freaking view of the city. It is amazing out here, dude. Look, it's so freaking awesome. You can see way down here. I can even feel the top of this kind of shift a little bit, you know, because it's so high up. You can feel it like move beneath your feet. So we're gonna go get like a 360 view here and check it all out. Yeah, we're out here just chilling. Like, this is like freaking awesome, dude. Like amazing. Like, the view out here is amazing, guys. Like I love it. And yeah, we're just gonna get a whole view of this whole city. Look at this beautifulness. You even got like a football field down there. You can't see it very well on camera, but there's a football field down there. You got all kinds of like cool stuff going on. It's freaking huge. You can see the reflection of the tower in the glass. And just look at this beautiful view. Just amazing.
So nice.
mean, I can't get over it, how awesome it is.
We made it, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. We made it. We definitely made it. We're gonna get a whole 360 view here. So we got the Climate Pledge. There's like a place down there. I'm not sure what that is. But it's a big, huge building.
Look at that city. Look at what a view.
If you come over here, you can see below some more things. It's really awesome. Just amazing. You can see the sea. There's the sea out there. It's totally like cloudy. Yeah, we haven't even made it all the way around. Like, it's just amazing. What we can see here. Look at this beautiful freaking city, dude. Seattle, Washington, dude. Like, this is so dope. Got me some Seattle cider here. Oh, it's really good. It's just like apple cider, alcoholic, you know, it's like great stuff. Just look at this view of the city. It's all lit up. You got the Ferris wheel over here. That's that pink blob that you can see on the screen. I'm gonna try to zoom in a little bit. You can't really see it. It's not gonna be good quality, but like, you got that. It's pretty dope. I mean, just look at the life down there. It's just amazing. Look at that city. It's just freaking crazy. Excuse me, I'm sorry. You're fine, sorry. Excuse me? Oops, sorry. Guys, I'm just walking around here, enjoying this view, and can't wait to be at the World Championship, checking out some Halo action. Yeah, I'm really excited to see who's going to play out this week and who's going to win, who's going to show out. Like, I really think Optic's going to do a great job. Most likely, they're probably going to win it, but you never know. You never know. And my voice is a little cracked right now. Like, double kill, overkill, kill-tacular. I need a weapon. My voice is so deep right now. I sound like almost like the Master Chief. But I don't even know. It's crazy. Just look at this wild shit right here, dude. This is a beautiful view. Beautiful. Just amazing view right here. Like I can't believe I'm on this thing. Yeah, this is just amazing. So
That's Memorial Stadium, built in 1947. It was the original home of the Sounders. Over to the left, Climate Pledge Arena, home of the Seattle Kraken NHL team and the Seattle Storm WNBA team. Over to the right, the Museum of Pop Culture. Founded in the year 2000, it's supposed to resemble the inside of a guitar. And straight ahead is the monorail. Connects Seattle Center to West Point. And that's about it. Have a good evening.
thank you, sir.
So this is kind of gives you an idea, guys. I'm up here on top of the Space Needle here. You can see down below how high I am from there down. So it's really cool. And not only that, but just knowing that these gears, they move like you're actually revolving. And so it's like lightly moving. Like, see that right there? See how this is turning? It's turning. See that?